Good morning, everyone. I'm Alexia. Now I would like to explain about speech act. Speech act is the study of saying and doing. It means that speech acts are all actions performed while speaking. In conduction of speech act, usually the speakers will influence the listener. The function of speech act is request, apologies, suggestion, orders, offers, and so on. Austin categorized speech act into two types. The first one is constative. Constative is describing or stating something that is true or false. The example is Jakarta is the capital city of Indonesia. This is the true sentence. The second one is performative. Performative is creating or doing an action. The example is there is a poisonous snake. In this sentence, the speakers influence the listener to do something. Speech act has three levels by Austin. The first one is locutionary act. Locutionary act is makes a statement or says something that is true and can be understood by the listener. Illocutionary act is to state or inform an action which contains meaning in it. And the last is provocationary act. Provocationary act is to state something with the aim of influencing the listener to take action. The example of locutionary act, it is cold outside. This is the true statement. The example of illocutionary act, it's cold outside. In this sentence, the speaker has specific meaning in it. And the example of provocationary act, this cold outside. The speakers influence the listener, so the listener to do something. This is the classification of illocutionary. The first one is representative. Representative is the act of conveying the true proposition. Second is directive. Directive is the speaker's actions command the listener. Commissive. Commissive is the act of committing or promising something. Expressive. Expressive is the act of expressing the speaker's feeling. And the last is declarative. Declarative is the act of officially declaring something. This is the example of classification of illocutionary. The example of representative, Joko Widodo is the president of Indonesia. The example of directive, Alex, get out of here. The example of commissive, starting next week, I promise to study hard. The example of expressive, Mom, I'm sorry. And the example of declarative is, now I declare that Sinta is the managing director of this company. Okay, that's all my explanation about the speech act. Thank you so much.